How to mix vintage and modern decor. Summer home makeover tips from a designer's POV. Blending vintage and modern decor is more than just a design trend, it's a heartfelt way to create a home that tells your story. In this summer season, where light floods every corner and inspiration blooms, the art of mixing timeless vintage charm with sleek contemporary style offers the perfect canvas for a soulful makeover. Whether it's a rustic flea market find paired with a minimalist sofa or an antique mirror reflecting a bold piece of modern art, this style fusion creates warmth, balance, and authenticity. In this designer's guide, we explore creative home makeover tips, elegant summer updates, and inspiring decor ideas that bring together the best of both worlds. From curated statement pieces to layered textures and patterns, this article dives deep into the emotional power of combining old and new. These interior design tips will help you elevate your space without sacrificing personality or comfort, perfect for summer home refreshes. Whether you're renovating a cozy cottage or updating a modern apartment, learning how to mix vintage and modern aesthetics will give your home a timeless, designer-inspired feel. Let this be your starting point to a home that feels both lived in and luxurious, stylish yet sentimental. Antique mirrors with sleek minimalist frames. There's something magical about the reflection of summer light in an antique mirror. It tells stories of the past while catching the glow of the present. Integrating a weathered, vintage mirror with a sleek, matte black or brass frame brings instant contrast and charm. This mix of old-world detail with modern simplicity becomes the soul of a room, where every glance holds nostalgia and elegance. Whether propped on a modern console or hung above a clean-lined mantel, the pairing offers timeless appeal, perfect for summer home decor that feels curated, not cluttered. This vintage modern decor blend adds depth, texture, and soul to any interior styling. Mid-century chairs paired with rustic linen throws. A mid-century chair in polished wood or leather speaks of craftsmanship and modern design finesse. But drape it with a hand-woven, rustic linen throw in soft earth tones, and suddenly, it's not just seating, it's a moment of quiet comfort. The softness of the linen contrasts with the strong, angular lines of the chair, making it ideal for a summer reading nook. This designer tip emphasizes how the tactile layering of vintage textures with modern structure creates emotional warmth and elevated style. Summer interiors thrive on these layered contrasts, telling stories through every detail. Industrial light fixtures above a vintage dining table. A reclaimed wooden dining table with visible age marks and distressed grain deserves the spotlight, literally. Hanging industrial pendant lights or a sculptural modern chandelier above it creates a visual dialogue between eras. The raw, utilitarian finish of metal or matte black fixtures enhances the table's rustic elegance, making every summer dinner gathering feel like a scene from a European countryside meets urban loft. From a designer's perspective, mixing lighting and furniture from different periods sparks creativity, inviting both conversation and connection under the glow of well-thought decor. Modern art over classic wainscoting. Placing bold, abstract modern art on walls adorned with vintage wainscoting or ornate molding is like composing a love letter between centuries. The clean, expressive brushstrokes speak of innovation, while the traditional woodwork whispers legacy. This blend is not only visually stunning but emotionally grounding. It feels like honoring your roots while embracing your growth. It's a refined way to elevate summer home makeovers, turning hallways or living rooms into galleries of contrast and meaning. The tension between modern expression and vintage detailing is where true designer magic happens. Vintage trunks used as coffee tables in sleek living rooms. A vintage trunk, once used for voyages or storage, becomes a centerpiece of character when placed in a clean, contemporary living room. It anchors the space with history and texture while offering practical storage. Surrounded by modern sofas, clean lines, and neutral palettes, the aged leather, patinaed brass, and faded decals feel like whispers from the past. In summer, style it with a glass vase of wildflowers and a stack of linen-bound books for a fresh, curated look. This decor mix is about honoring stories while creating space for new ones. Curved modern sofas framed by vintage rugs. Curved, low-profile sofas in neutral tones exude modern sophistication and softness. But when paired with a hand-knotted vintage rug, especially one in sun-faded reds or dusty blues, the room instantly feels grounded and soulful. The richness of pattern underfoot balances the sleek lines above, drawing the eye and inviting the heart. This designer-approved summer makeover tip elevates living rooms, blending functionality with emotional connection through layered heritage and comfort. It's where barefoot summers meet timeless craftsmanship. Floating modern shelves holding vintage finds. Modern floating shelves, often minimalist in design, become more than functional when styled with vintage treasures, old cameras, ceramic vases, brass candlesticks, or family heirlooms. Each item tells a story, and when given space on a sleek backdrop, those stories sing. Summer is the perfect time to declutter and recurate, allowing your favorite vintage pieces to shine under natural light. This simple yet powerful technique bridges clean design and rich character, making your home feel lived in, loved, and deeply personal. Reupholstered vintage armchairs in bold modern fabrics. Bringing an old armchair back to life with a vibrant, modern fabric, perhaps in citron yellow, sapphire blue, or a bold geometric pattern, breathes fresh energy into a tired space. It's an act of both preservation and creativity. This transformation feels especially perfect for summer, when colors can sing and rooms can lighten. From a designer's lens, this fusion of eras sparks joy and personalization. It proves that old doesn't mean outdated, it simply needs a fresh voice. It's the essence of a meaningful summer decor refresh. Modern open kitchen shelves styled with antique dishware. In a bright summer kitchen, open shelving offers the perfect stage to display vintage china, mismatched teacups, or enamelware that carries generational charm. Juxtaposed with modern subway tiles or quartz countertops, the display becomes a warm visual story of memory and motion. This vintage meets modern contrast softens sleek surfaces, reminding us that beauty is not always new, it's found in the pieces we've held on to, passed down, or discovered in tucked-away flea markets. It's a designer's way of blending legacy with lifestyle. Sculptural modern vases holding wildflowers in vintage glass cabinets. Imagine a vintage glass front cabinet, worn, chipped, but full of character, housing matte ceramic vases with striking modern silhouettes. Fill those vases with fresh-cut wildflowers or summer grasses, and you have a poetic focal point that feels straight out of a dream. This mix of contemporary form and vintage enclosure creates a quiet tension that delights the senses. It's the kind of decor that doesn't shout but sings softly, perfect for summer's slower rhythm and sentimental mood. Designers know this is where true luxury lies, in contrast, memory, and meaning. Conclusion. Embracing the beauty of mixing vintage and modern decor is more than a design decision, it's a way to make your home deeply personal, effortlessly elegant, and rich with emotion. This summer, let your space reflect your journey by blending nostalgic vintage accents with modern, minimalist details that keep the energy fresh and current. Whether you're layering a handwoven antique rug beneath a sleek modular sofa or pairing industrial light fixtures with a rustic farmhouse table, this thoughtful contrast creates warmth, depth, and undeniable character. These designer-approved tips for summer home styling bring harmony between old and new, allowing you to craft a space that feels curated, cozy, and completely your own. As you move forward with your summer home makeover, remember that great design is never about following rules, it's about creating balance and telling your story through every object, color, and texture. From vintage trunks repurposed as coffee tables to modern art displayed on wainscoted walls, the possibilities for creative expression are endless. Use this season as a fresh start to reimagine your interiors with love, intention, and heart. With the right mix of modern trends and vintage soul, your home can feel like a timeless sanctuary, one that grows more beautiful with every passing season.